Vincent, yes, good afternoon. Hello, yes.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you?
Yes, hello. Look, I'm sorry about,
Yeah? I just wanted to start off by saying I feel great. After last week's session, I just feel fantastic. I don't know what happened. It was just a real positive thing, and I'm feeling on top of the world.
Well, that's great, and I was hoping to thank you. Yes, and I was hoping to engage you in a positive frame of mind, because I've got something that I wanted to discuss with you. Yes, so that's fantastic to hear. And can I ask, on a scale of 1 to 17, whereabouts would you be right now?
I think I'm hitting 16. I'm hitting 16. I feel so good. I don't know what you did, Michael. Last week, you did something that triggered my happy endorphins, and I just went off.
Sweet 16, lovely. Well, that's fantastic. So you're, well, I mean, look, all I can say is well done, you.
Thank you. Well done. Well, actually, it's not me. It's you. I think it's you. It's your therapy. It's the way you do therapy that just sort of got me out of a frame of mind and into another one.
Well, I tend to agree, because what I always say in these kind of relationships, it's not you, it's me, and so I tend to agree. Yes, it is.
Yes, it's not me, it's you.
It's not you, it's me. Exactly. Yes.
No, that's not you. It's me. No, it's you. No, it's me.
No.
Is it you or me? Oh, I think it's you. No, it's me, but it's you.
Well, it's look. Let's just split it. Yes, it's look. It's definitely one of us. So let's not.
Yes. Okay. Well, yes.
Let's move forward on that. But the thing that.
Yes.
The thing that I wanted to, before we start,
Yes.
Before we start the session proper, what I wanted to, because in the session that preceded that really positive session,
Yes.
you revealed some things which were I thought were very interesting about things you've been exploring about opportunities, and I mean, you said that they hadn't gone anywhere because of some potential partnerships and things, and with some
the entrepreneur.
Well, entrepreneurs, yes, obviously, and this is going back a few weeks, and you'd gone abroad and so forth. And I hope all those things with the clotheslines and the bins and things like that have.
They've been resolved. And look, and I have to say that my relationship, my bond with my partners got stronger since since there's been that interaction. And I have, I have put out the bins on time. I've done things like that. Although my partner now is currently interstate, and they're doing a bit of business interstate, so I'm in the house on my own, which is good. I'm enjoying that.
Well, they do say separation makes the heart grow fonder, and so there's a little bit of that. And,
Yes.
And there's a lot. Proximity is, and there's something about what is it? There's something about proximity and hatred, or
Yes, proximity does play into hatred.
but that's turning things into a negative frame, which
we're staying positive.
We're staying positive. That's right. No. So it's good. I'm glad you're saying. But look, the thing that I wanted to discuss with you before we start the session proper is there was something that I'd been thinking about, or more than thinking about, actually, working on, in fact. Which was this thing that you'd raised, which I'd already been working on before, which was this whole psychotherapy, counselling in the context of other things, and in fact it's up and running. And these folks, these VC, and I don't know if VC stands for venture capital. So I've got a bunch of serious guys and girls, a few of them, really heavily invested, and it's going places. I've told them, because I didn't want to sort of cut you out. I mean, obviously, the ideas, obviously all mine and stuff, but they're keen to get you involved because they're interested in having you. But look, I just wanted to maybe use some of the time we have today to share some of the ideas and maybe use it for a bit of a brainstorming session. If you're okay with that.
Yes, that would be good. Yes, I'm happy to do that. What are some of their ideas?
Well, it's not their ideas; it's my ideas, really.
Oh, okay. What are your ideas?
Well, so look. I mean, it's more than ideas. These are sort of they're sort of so where we are at the moment. And look, I'll kind of share with you where we're at. So I've already been working with the developers with the app.
Yes.
The app. The folks in Singapore that are doing the app. I've been spending some time with them, and there's quite a lot of work progressed, and we've got features and drop down menus and things like that. So there's actually quite a lot of work. So we just need to sort of fill in a few blanks. I just wanted to run a few things by you, and if you want to. I mean, I don't want to make this like a sales pitch, but if you want to buy into this at kind of entry level, maybe, but there's some opportunity there. But basically where we're at is the thing is, and it's already been trademarked. So there's but the thing is, like, what's happening now, and it's already out there, is we're going to market next week, really.
Yes.
With because I don't know, this, that I've been doing Airbnb and stuff like that. We're going to market with an Airbnb.
Oh, is that with tomato? Oh no, that's Airbnb. I'm on the wrong page, aren't I?
Yeah, you got to flick the page. You got to turn the page on the script. That's right. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're done with the food menu. We're now onto the script.
But just imagine that, an Airbnb.
Airbnb. No, I do tend to do the B. So the Airbnb is bed and therapy. You see?
Oh, bed and therapy. How extraordinary!
And
I love the idea.
Yeah. So it's we've gotten around. It was a little bit tricky because the California folks, who are all behind, because we had to deal with all sorts of. Anyway, I left that to the
lawyers. Leave it to the lawyers.
Always leave it to the lawyers. They'll sort things out, and they had to do a bit of tap dancing as they always do. But we've got through all the difficult stuff. So yes. But it's all about that, and the good thing is, and there's been we did some focus groups, obviously, and we had to really focus as you do with focus groups, and there's quite a lot, and there's the interest. We talked about and you and I obviously talked about some of these, and I drew a lot on the stuff you and I talked about, and I spoke to the VC folks as well, and which is why they were interested in bringing you in some capacity.
Well, I love the idea. Count me in. Airbnb. You can't go wrong.
Yes.
But where would the psychologists be positioned in the accommodation?
Oh, they would be sharing the bed.
Oh, yes.
So it would be like a sleepover arrangement.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So it would be like a win-win, because then so it'd be good for especially for like trainees.
Yes.
Because I was thinking it from my point of view, because a lot of us aren't earning a lot of money, and some of us, it's like, well, sometimes where do you get to spend the night? And it's a good way to meet people as well. It's really nice.
Yes.
I mean, there are some ethics issues which we still have to resolve.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a couple of issues we're still working through. There's some modalities that we're working through, but we've kind of narrowed it down. So we've discussed, you and I talked about the. What did we talk about? There was a narcissistic, psychopathic stuff. And by the way, we do have to come back to how you're going with that in the life skills. But we've kind of narrowed it down to the options that will be made available.
Yes. Well, I can bring a lot of that narcissistic, gaslighting, all that sort of knowledge, because I get that from the institution I work at. Well, I can bring a lot of that into this endeavour. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, there's that. We've got, so we narrowed it down to the hubristic, the solipsistic, pugilistic, and we're actually thinking of maybe doing a kind of a exercise class for the mornings. If for the pugilistic, maybe kind of doing something a bit more physical.
Like pugilistic, did you say?
Pugilistic, yes, and maybe maybe a nihilistic. But not anihilistic, just nihilistic.
That would be better in the evening, I think.
Yeah. True. Yeah, but checkout time is 2:00, so there won't be. Maybe as a start. Yeah, good point. So that's why we need you on board. But listen,
it's logistics.
We haven't actually started the session, but our time is up. So just before we start the session proper, I trust there's been no harm or self-harm.
No, all good on that front.
Yes. Well, that's great. But look, our time is up. We should really, we really should continue on. It'd be really great. Look, I'll be in touch offline. Because
you sent through the contracts. I'm in, Michael. I'm in. I love it.
That's great. And obviously we'll need to discuss conflict of interest and things like that. But ethics.
Well, there's a lot of that. Be assured there'll be a lot of that.
All right. Well, listen, you take care, stay safe as always, and
thanks.
All the best.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.